pomade review. So the pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Big Slick Heavy. So this just came out a couple months ago, and it's obviously Heavy Hold from the Big Slick line. Now I have reviewed the Big Slick Original in the past, which you can check out right here. And the Big Slick Original was great. I love it. It's a medium hold, but it's a touch lighter than a regular medium hold. But it has some of the best buildup. It's super clean, but when you have buildup in your hair and you put some more of that pomade in there, it's just excellent. And all around, great stuff. So Big Slick is made by Vincent and Magdalena down in Freehold, New Jersey. So they wanted to come out with a heavy hold for summer, and here it is, and it is quite excellent. It's really, it's very hard to impress me with a heavy hold pomade, mostly because I am a light and medium kind of guy, because I don't like pomades that are heavy, that are just brute force heavy and have nothing else to offer. And because I don't like to go through all the whole, what it takes to go through a heavy with all, heavy applications, stuff like that. But I'd rather just have something that is all around good. And this stuff has a lot of unique qualities, which we'll get into. So they come in multiple scents, which right now, currently, the flagship scent for it is called Dirty Mint, which is this white one. And it's great. It is a super minty, but has this little touch of earthiness to it that's very unique, and I like that about Big Slick. They choose really unique scents that really step boundaries. Make something really unique and make your product stand out a lot, which I like it a lot. So that is the Dirty Mint, and then the other one that they do is Cherry Sandalwood, which is just delicious. It smells fantastic. Not a whole lot of sandalwood, very light. Sandalwood scent, but mostly cherry, and it is excellent. And the cherry sandalwood, also with some other flavors, they have the smoked pineapple. Those heavy scents, they're only released in limited runs, but the flagship scent that you can always get will be the Dirty Mint. So today I'm going to use some of the cherry sandalwood because I like the scent a lot more, but Dirty Mint, it's still great. So let's get into it. So it is a waxy pomade, which, as you know, if you know me, that is my least favorite kind of pomade. But this is a waxy pomade done right, because everything that I hate about a waxy pomade is not in this. It avoids all of that, so only has the good qualities about a waxy pomade. So first of all, scoops out really easy for a heavy pomade. Of course, you have to put a bit of pressure in there because it's a heavy, but nothing to it considering that it's a waxy pomade. Now you can see that it's kind of waxy when you rub it in your hands, but still, breakdown is really nice. Really easy breakdown, which I like a lot. Because that is my worst beef with waxy pomades, is the scooping and the breakdown. But this stuff avoids all of that, and it is really nice. And I just love it. So, and once again, the scents on there, super strong. With the Big Slick Original, their flagship scent for that one, they call it Barbershop, and I love it. It's very strong, and it's one of those pomades where, if you know Drew Tompkins on either YouTube or on Everything Pomade, his test is if do one of these and put your head back and come back, and if you can smell it, then it's a strong one. And definitely all of the Big Slick pomades are like that. So probably gonna do just one more scoop in here, because with heavier pomades I don't have to use a whole ton. Now for on the scale of a heavy pomade, I do have to say this pomade isn't, if you want this heavy pomade and you want, the heaviest of the heavy, you're not really going to get it. It's just a standard heavy. It's not a super heavy or anything. But personally, I don't think it's a medium heavy or anything like that. I think it holds up to it. But slicks through, as you can see, no tugging, pulling, tension, which is another thing I hate about waxy pomades, but that is not here. So, combs like nothing. Very nice. You can get through it with a comb, And I'll go with the parted pompadour today. I've been digging the parted pompadour lately. So, anyway, combing through it is very, very nice. I like it a lot. But yeah, slicks down the sides, really nice. But the because it is a heavy, and I wasn't expecting a whole lot of shine, it's somewhat low shine, but that's to be expected. I wasn't expecting a big heavy shine on here, and it shouldn't have to have a big heavy shine on here. But definitely one of the not as high points on this stuff, but I'm fine with that because it gives off a low shine, so it's not matte. Which, with heavier pomades, I'm okay with them having low shine as long as they're not matte. Because I don't really care for a matte look. Every once in a blue moon I like a matte look, but most of the time I like some shine in there. But yeah, and then another quality I like about this stuff is that I get really nice shape with it. Whereas another thing that I can't stand about heavy pomades is when your hair gets blocky, and it's very, very difficult to get it round. But not an issue here. I get nice round forward shape with this heavy, so I'm looking about done. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the buildup. The buildup on this stuff is excellent. Same thing as the Big Slick Original. The buildup is fantastic. So I would have to say, if I were to, because I don't really rate pomades because I don't think it's, I don't see a purpose in it. But either way, if I were to rate this stuff on how it works with a buildup, you know, as of right now, as it stands just by itself, I'd rate it, you know, 10 out of 10, and then with buildup, it's like 11. So, really, really nice. But I keep nitpicking my hair, but I really should just be content with it and off-camera tweak like I usually do. So, final verdict on Big Slick Heavy. It is awesome. It's really, really good for this summer. It's going to be really nice holding up in the heat to have a heavy pomade, and it's all around just fantastic. What I like the most about this stuff is that it's really, really interesting to see how much brewers improve, because, you know, I was one of the very first people to review Big Slick Original, and it only came out a few months ago, and in that matter of time, Vincent and Magdalena have gotten so much better at brewing. You know, they started off great, and right now they're getting just even better. So it's very, very nice to see brewers improving and always getting better and always bringing new ideas to the table. So that's my review on Big Slick Heavy. Now, I got these at Hedgeline specifically because I always order my stuff at Hedgeline, but you can get it on Etsy. You can get their stuff like the Cherry Sandalwood is only going to be available on their Etsy in limited runs now. But definitely pick yourself up some Big Slick Heavy.